One West, UPK, easy. They in the fourth dimension fam. Can't too study me, isn't it? Just go and be a tick. Me keep my circle kinda small as my should. We firm like the China wild dog, my good. Me learn the game of Minecraft. Them say dog, oh nobody can see you, none a call from with you. You see me when you see me, you see me. Right now we know the pan the gimmicks me a coffee for me, can nobody not give we no stimmy. Yo sky the limit dog. If you no like weed, then go suck your mother. We no give a fuck neither. One day sit out with team, yeah what them me rather. Try no mess with my brother. You no like weed, then I suck your mother. We no give a fuck neither. One day sit on my team, yeah what them me rather. Try no mess with the brothers. Hey, in a the game of life, just try no say life and no game. Me get gain from the pain, and that's why you see me a stain at the flame. Hey, oh you mean if me change this? I know the youth we used to play in the lane, at the big man list with the name and the fame. A lucky thing we nah no stain for we name. Hey, the pussy them stay for we name. This a UPK, we have the place away. We stay from the beta mail, man up to stay in them lane because some of them are dead dog. Oh gosh, what a shame. Me and my dog, them say we straight like a plane. Man a kill a charge, me say just the way we train. And any boy this no cause no blame. If you no like weed, then go suck your mother. Me no give a fuck neither. One day sit on me team, yeah what them me rather. Try not trouble my brother. You no like weed, then I suck your mother. We no give a fuck neither. One day sit on with team, you what them rather. Try no mess with the brothers. Hey, me keep my circle kinda small as my should. We firm like the China wild dog, my good. Me learn the game of Minecraft. Them say dog, oh nobody can see you, none at all from with you. You see me when you see me, you see me. Right now we not depend the gimmicks we are. Unfulfilled, we can't nobody not give we no stimmy. Yo, sky the limits dog. If you no like weed, then go suck your mother. We no give a fuck neither. One day sit out with team, yeah what that be rather. Try no trouble my brother. You no like weed, then I suck your mother. We no give a fuck neither. One day sit at the team, yeah what them rather. Try no mess with the brothers. You know it. Yeah, you see it. Equilibrium. Tribe vibes. You know. Abadawa.
You boy, you know what time it is, nigga. Better watch how you step in, yeah. But that was my niggas, yeah. I'm in yo. Got my nigga Ramon with me. But that was my niggas, it'll be an honor. You know what I'm saying? Under commanding general, your honor. Straight off the top, I love all of my niggas. That shit ain't gon' stop till we on top and we ballin', my nigga. We be fly as fuck, you know them bitches be stalking my niggas. That shit'll never change and it's the same with all my niggas. City to city, I should be at home. That's what my ribs say. But bitch, I'm grown. I'm in these streets and closed caption. Niggas know we bout that action. If a nigga play with me, then my hockin' gon' let him have it. Hey, make you the shit, this truth the shit. Nigga play, I let that Ruger hit. Get on them tracks, they be like, who is this? I'm rude with it. Ain't got no manners. All them pussy niggas talking shit. Yeah, I know they can't stand us, but we UPK Louisiana, bitch, that's what I'm rippin'. And my niggas solid number, real ones in in my section. If you wanna get down, put your boots on, start stepping. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood. I lay my life down right now for all my sisters and brothers, because I love them. I see them dapping and hug them. It's amazing to see how well we adapt from the struggle. Born again from a life of sin, trapped in the gutter. My mind frame was to kill my own kind. Feeling inferior, waking up ready to die. Run with them killers, so it's just a matter of time. For why take your life or let you take mine? That's when I realized the slaves killing slaves while the white man live to get old. We in them graves, and shit got me feeling played. I opened the Bible, went through them records, found out we was royalty, a nation to be respected. But in this world we rejected, we hated for our complex. Still fighting to get accepted. We hear the truth and reject it, but love is getting corrected. And all my niggas correct me. The commandments, the foundation we erected. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. Hey, hey. Hey, hey.
Hey, shalom, Yashala. Say I'm preaching off of some Mabadazor, Bunya Howard, Bunya Yashala, the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Started out of One West, Harlem, New York, under the commanding General Yohana. Saying today is the Thursday night scripture breakdown class. Saying you have any questions, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and drop it in the chat. You know what I'm saying, or comments, man. Right? You know what I'm saying, our topic for tonight, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna be going into the effects of the mark, man. What is the marks? I'm saying I'm talking about the mark of the beast and the mark of the Lord, man. Right? Right. A lot of people only focus on is what the mark of the beast is or what they think it is, right? Not understanding what it is and what it's about, man. Right? A lot of people walking around with the mark of the beast and don't even understand and know that they have it, man. Right? We're out here waiting on a chip to be implanted, you know what I'm saying, in our hand, right? Or, you know what I'm saying, our forehead, man. When you are walking around with the philosophy of the beast, you know what I'm saying, and that's what you're putting forth your hand to do, man. That's what you got in your mind, in your heart to do, man. Right? It's not in your heart, you know what I'm saying, or your mind to serve the Most High God of Israel. Right? You ain't putting forth your hands you know what I'm saying, to do the work of the Lord, but yet, you know what I'm saying, you are doing the work of your father, who is the goddamn oppressor, right? Who is the goddamn devil the Bible speaks of, man. So, you know what I'm saying, we're going to crank it up how we usually do. You are a black, Hispanic, or Native Indian from North, South, or Central Americas or scattered abroad. You are considered to be an Israelite according to the Bible, man. This right here is your personal Israelite starter kit, man. This right here is the Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary, right? So you look up certain words that you may not fully understand, and you coming across in these records, man. Along with that, you need to have you an apocrypha, right? Authorized by King James, who was a black man that sat on 3 thrones at one time, man. Ireland, Scotland, and England, right? These records were removed out of the Bible at the hand of the oppressor, who is the goddamn devil the Bible speaks of, right? It's at the hand of the Roman Catholic Church that these records were removed out of the Bible. Right? You ought to have you one of these, man. Along with that, you need to have you a King James Version Bible, right? Not the New King James Version, not the English Standard Version, or none of those other translations they got out there, right? Get you a King James Version Bible. This is the closest you're going to get to the original text, man. All right? So with the King James Version and the Apocryphal, you have your full, complete records, man. Now you're ready to seek out what the Lord requires of you as blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians from North, South, and Central Americas and scattered abroad, man. Right? This right here is your Constitution. Right? This is your Gettysburg Address. You know what I'm saying? When our oppressor gained his independence, you know, we were labeled as 3/5 of a goddamn man, right? We wasn't considered to be equal with them because the Lord don't count us as equal unto them, man. Right? There is no equality amongst us as the different nations, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? Salaki, you know what I'm saying? As us and the other different nations, man. There's no equality amongst us. The Lord didn't create us, you know what I'm saying, to be equal with no other nation on the face of the earth, man. Right? Either we're going to be on the bottom or we're going to be on the top, man. Right? So, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to be starting off at the book of Ezekiel, chapter 34, verse 28. Right? Give me a second to go ahead and get that up there. Like you, right? So that's the book of Ezekiel, chapter 34, verse 28. Go ahead and read it when you got it.
It's the book of Ezekiel, chapter 34, verse 28. And they shall no more be a prey to the heathen.
You know what I'm saying? No longer will blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians be a prey to these other nations, man. That's what a heathen is, man. A heathen is a nation of people, or someone from a nation of people outside of the nation of Israel. So they're not a so-called black, Hispanic, or Native Indian, right? They are considered to be a heathen according to the Lord, man, according to the Bible, right? And we have been praying unto all these other nations on the face of the earth, man, right? You know what I'm saying? We have these, you know what I'm saying, so-called leaders that's supposed to be leading us as a nation of people who have sold us out, you know what I'm saying, like sheep unto the straight into the slaughter, man. Right? The sheep of the Lord straight into the slaughterhouse of these goddamn heathens, man. This goddamn oppressor, right? Who is the most subtile beast of the field, man. You gotta understand that the Lord count these other nations are as the beast of the field, man. That's who the Lord count them as, man. The Lord don't count them as a brother to you. The Lord don't count them as a friend to you. Right? The Lord count them as your enemies, man. And they're his enemies as well, man. And we have been made a prey, you know what I'm saying, unto them, man. Because they prey on us, you know what I'm saying, on the daily, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? They come here to America, you know what I'm saying, to compete, you know what I'm saying, for resources off the backs of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man. Because we are the prey. You know I'm saying we are the ones that they are eating off of, man. We are the ones that they are slaughtering and devouring. You know what I'm saying, in the field, man. So that they can live deliciously, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? We have those that are amongst us, you know what I'm saying, that works with them to keep us destroyed, man. For their own gain, man. Talking about your religious leaders, man. But no longer will they be able to send us out as prey unto these other nations, man. Right? Continue on right there.
Neither shall the beasts of the land devour them.
No longer will this oppressor, who is the goddamn most subtle beast of the field, these heathen nations who are the beasts of the field, no longer will they be able to, know what I'm saying, devour us, man. Because that's what they do, man. They all come together with one consent to make sure that the name of Israel is no more in remembrance, man. Right? That's Psalms 83, man. You know what I'm saying? You ought to go check it out, man, how they are confederate against thee, man. How they all come together to make sure that blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians stay destroyed for a lack of knowledge, man. You know what I'm saying? You wonder why, you know what I'm saying, the drugs and the guns are poured into your communities. You know what I'm saying? Why, you know what I'm saying, there's a church on every corner in your communities, but yet we are still in hell. We are never learning anything about the Most High God of Israel. We're not learning anything about keeping the law, statutes, and commandments or the holy convocations and the feast days of the Lord, man. Because they are bringing forth the mark of the beast, man. You know what I'm saying? They are bringing forth the philosophy of this goddamn oppressor, man. The philosophy of this world, man. You gotta know that the world is against the Lord, man. The world was against Christ. You know what I'm saying? And the world brings forth the mark of the beast, man. You know what I'm saying? What are you going to put forth your mind to do? What are you going to put forth your hands to do, man? You're going to continue to serve up the mark of the beast by serving your religion. Serving up some goddamn Christianity or Islam or whatever, you know what I'm saying, religion you want to serve, man. You know what I'm saying? Are you going to fall away from that and get into the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, man? Well, you know what I'm saying? You can be marked, you know what I'm saying, your forehead and your wrist as well. You know what I'm saying? To do the work of the Lord, man. Because the Lord have a mark for you too, man. Right? The Lord, you know what I'm saying, commanded the angels to give you a mark as well. But yeah, you too busy worried about a goddamn chip. Because you didn't, you know what I'm saying, been listening to some goddamn false prophet in the goddamn Christian church, man. That taught you a lie that have destroyed our people, man. Over the last 500 years in this hell, man. You know what I'm saying? They have taught us a lie that caused us to become a prey unto all our enemies, man. You know what I'm saying? But no longer will we be devoured at the hand of our enemies, man. Go ahead.
But they shall dwell safely, and none shall make them afraid.
So we're going to dwell safety. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody going to be able to make us afraid. You know why? Because the Lord is raising up new leaders in the earth, man. You know what I'm saying? The Lord is raising up his apostles in the earth, man. Right? It's a precept that say, I believe that I have brought forth my apostles last, man. I sent for my apostles last. You know what I'm saying? He has sent for all the lies first. Everything that you can believe in and think that it is of the Lord, man. They say, I'm going to put my spirit out last. And my spirit is going to come through, you know what I'm saying, like a voice, like a plague in the earth, and it's going to wipe out all of your lies. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's going on right here, man. This truth is spreading like a wildfire, man. You know what I'm saying? This is not a new thing, man. Right? The Lord chose to set his name in the earth back in 1969. You know what I'm saying? That was a special year, man. That year, 1969, you know what I'm saying? That's the year that the oppressor made it to the goddamn moon. You know what I'm saying? Or so say. You know what I'm saying? That's the year they gave you gangs. Huh? They gave you gangs in that year to keep you destroyed, man. You know what I'm saying? Also, you know what I'm saying? It was a crime, a penalty. It was a death penalty, right? Or a fine up to like $10,000. You know what I'm saying? To teach anything outside of what the oppressor wanted you to teach, right? So we were teaching what we're teaching right now. We would be unalive. You know what I'm saying? Or we would have a fine up to $10,000. You know what I'm saying? Back then, $10,000 was a lot of money, man. Right. You know what I'm saying? You might as well just been unalive then. You know what I'm saying? Let's continue on, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's get 29. You know what I'm saying? No longer will our people be afraid anymore. Go ahead.
Look at Ezekiel, chapter 34, verse 29. And I will raise up for them a plant of renown,
right? You know what I'm saying? Lord is raising up men. You know what I'm saying? Men right here in the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, man. You know what I'm saying? To go out and raise up, you know what I'm saying, the dead of the nation of Israel, man. I'm saying it's a glorious thing, man. Right? No longer will we have to, you know what I'm saying, fear these heathen nations, man. You know what I'm saying? This goddamn most subtile beast of the field, man. Right? We're gonna put our trust in the Most High God of Israel and serve Him, man. You know what I'm saying? That's who we fear, man. I'm saying we fear the Father, man. And because we fear the Father, we're going to have respect to our Father, man. I'm saying we're going to do what thus said the Lord, man. Not what thus said the oppressor, man. Right? We can care less about, you know what I'm saying, your religions, your philosophies, and your ways of life, and your holidays, man. We're going to put forth our mind to serve the Most High God of Israel. So we're gonna, you know what I'm saying, use our hands to do the work of the Lord, man, and spread this truth, man, to the four corners of the earth where blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are destroyed for a lack of knowledge, man. That's the mark that you should be striving for, man. Right? Not some goddamn philosophy of this goddamn world, man. Not some goddamn religion, man. The Lord never gave you a religion, right? It's in your blood to serve Him. So it's who He created you to be. You know what I'm saying? This is not something that you can wake up one morning and say, I'm going to convert into being an Israelite. No, the Lord created you and made you an Israelite know what I'm saying, by your blood, man. Right? So this is not something that you can just wake up and say, I'm going to join today. It's already in you. Meaning, you know what I'm saying, you are going to either be rewarded or, you know what I'm saying, or you're going to be destroyed. You can reap a righteous reward, you know what I'm saying, or a wicked gain that's going to destroy you, man. Let's continue on.
And they shall be no more consumed. And they shall be no more consumed with hunger in their land.
I'm saying no longer, you know what I'm saying, are we going to have to worry about, you know what I'm saying, being starved to death, man? Because we don't have brotherhood one towards another. That's what we teach here in the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. That Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, you know what I'm saying, it's high time for us to gather ourselves together. Old nation not desired, man. It's time for us to gather ourselves together and have brotherhood one towards another and take heed and time ourselves as a nation of people, man. Right? We too busy trying to, you know what I'm saying, go to war for our enemies, man. We're filling up his military, you know what I'm saying, and filling up, you know what I'm saying, his courts, you know what I'm saying, his fields. And we ain't got time to go to war for ourselves, man. When we are the greatest army on the face of the earth, man. We are the greatest nation on the face of the earth when our obedience is full. But we too busy taking on the philosophy of this world, man. The philosophy of this oppressor, who is the goddamn devil the Bible speaks of, man. And we see the effects that they have taken on our people, man. You know what I'm saying? We have people that have become successful, man. That are lacking knowledge, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? We have, you know what I'm saying, people that, you know what I'm saying, become successful sports players, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? Old enough to be a grandfather right now, man. And turning around making the same mistakes as his grandson should have been making, man. Right. You know what I'm saying? He's supposed to be an example to his grandson, but yet the Lord got to make an example out of him. Right. So that his grandson can see, you know what I'm saying, you don't want to be that type of brother. Right. You know what I'm saying? You ought to, you know what I'm saying, hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, man. Right? If this brother would have been hearkening to the voice of the Lord, man, you know what I'm saying, he wouldn't never even thought about a goddamn heathen woman, man. Because he would have got one of his sisters, man. And the Lord gave that brother 12 different flavors, man. The hell you out here running around with some goddamn dog food, man. You know what I'm saying? You got something?
No, sir. That's why, you know what I'm saying, the Most High told us to separate ourselves. You know what I'm saying? From these evils, man. And the Most High told us not to give our sons, you know what I'm saying, to their daughters, or our daughters to their sons, man.
Right.
That's the wisdom of this Bible, man. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of brothers, they think, you know what I'm saying, we all gonna come together. But look at the results of coming together, man. You know what I'm saying? You get consumed by the other nations, man. You know what I'm saying? And this brother right here is you know what I'm saying, about to lose everything that he built over these decades, man. You know what I'm saying? Making decisions like you said, like his grandson should be making. You know what I'm saying? You know, making mistakes like that, and you came down heavy, sir, because the Lord had to make an example. You know what I'm saying, of that brother to show his children's children what not to do. It's a lot.
Damn right. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference between having the mark of the Lord and the mark of the beast, man. Right? Because this brother is walking around with the mark of the beast, not even knowing it, man. The Lord got to make him an example, you know what I'm saying, unto his grandchildren, man. Unto those that's coming up under him, man. Right? Saying this if this brother would have took on the mark of the Lord, you know what I'm saying, he would have taught, you know what I'm saying, his children and those that came after him that the Lord, you know what I'm saying, do not approve of interracial marriages, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? And if you don't understand what marriage is, you know what I'm saying, you a man or a woman, right? You know what I'm saying? You a man, you lay down and she opened up them legs, you spread them thighs, you know what I'm saying? Guess what? That's your wife forever. You know what I'm saying? You can't throw that woman away, man. You know what I'm saying? That's just the truth, man. Let's continue on, man.
They shall be no more consumed with hunger in their land, neither bear the shame of the heathen anymore.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna bear the shame of this goddamn heathen nation no more, man. Because you know what I'm saying? They are going to be wiped out, man. You know what I'm saying? No longer will we have to worry about being oppressed and taught lies anymore. Because you know what I'm saying? The Lord, you know what I'm saying, is sending out men to destroy all those lies, man.
Right.
Just to destroy all of your religions, right? You know what I'm saying? There ain't no such thing as, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, don't respect or disrespect my religion. Don't disrespect my God. You know what I'm saying? We coming with all the disrespect.
Right.
Because it's only one God, man. It's only one true living God. And that's the God of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. You know what I'm saying? Yahweh in the Hebrew, man. You know what I'm saying? We the only ones have a true living power in the earth, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's the power that's going to reign. You know what I'm saying? It ain't going to be the power in your goddamn religion. You know what I'm saying? That religion ain't got no power. Right? That Christianity, the only power it has is the power of that goddamn white Jesus, man. Right. And that's a strong delusion that they have destroyed the minds of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man. That goddamn Islam, the only power they got is, you know what I'm saying, the bundling of the goddamn rock, man. Right. And banging your head on some goddamn carpet, man. You know what I'm saying? You shedding blood. You know what I'm saying? Sweat and tears. You know what I'm saying? Swapping saliva to serve some goddamn heathen God, man. Make that make sense, man. That's the mark of the beast, man. That's the philosophy of this world, man. That's what you putting forth your mind, your heart to do. So you putting forth your hand to do that, to go and make that pilgrimage, huh? To build these false ass mosques throughout the cities, man. You know what I'm saying? As you look to destroy another brother or sister, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? I heard a Muslim talking about, you know what I'm saying, how, you know what I'm saying, it's all right for him to sell dope. You know what I'm saying? As long as he take his kufi off his head and he sell it to somebody that's not a Muslim. I say, well, goddamn, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Your brothers and your sisters, they not Muslims. You know what I'm saying? Them Arabs, you know what I'm saying? They are Muslim. You know what I'm saying? Those Africans, you know what I'm saying? They are Muslims. But your brothers and sisters, your fellow black Hispanics and Native Indians, all of them are not Muslim, man. Therefore, you saying that now your nation of people is free game. You ain't selling dope to no Muslims and no goddamn Africans. But you are selling dope to your people. I'm saying you are destroying your people. I'm saying that's the mark of the beast, man. Because you taking on the philosophy of another nation of people, you begin to hate your own nation of people, man. If that's the mark of the beast, then show me. You know what I'm saying? Show me what the mark of the beast is then. While you sitting around waiting on the goddamn chip to be implanted in your goddamn wrist before you make a choice, you're going to be waiting and it's going to be too late, man. Because the mark is already here, man. And it's what you put forth your mind to do, man. What you are thinking about doing and what you put forth your hand to do. Let's see, let's get verse 30, right? We finished that one? Let's get 30.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 34, verse 30. Thus shall they know that I, the Lord, their God, am with them.
Saying, guess what it said? You know what I'm saying? That we are going to know. Right? It said that we're going to know that the Lord, our God, man. Right? Read that again.
Thus shall they know that I, the Lord, their God, am with them.
Go ahead.
And that they, even the house of Israel, are my people.
No, the house of Egypt.
The house of Israel.
The house of Esau.
The house of Israel.
No, the house of Christianity.
The house of Israel.
The house of the goddamn Muslims.
The house of Israel are my people.
I'm saying you as blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, you are the Lord's chosen people, man. It's high time that you wake up from the lies that you have been taught in this place, man. I'm saying this is the only place that you're going to find the truth according to the Bible, man. This is the only place on the earth you're going to find men, women, and children doing exactly what the Lord said to do in this Bible, man. Right? We're not worried about no goddamn Easter, no Christmas, no goddamn Thanksgiving. We worried about the next goddamn holy convocation and feast day of the Lord that's coming up, man.
Right.
We worried about, you know what I'm saying, the Sabbath day, and you know what I'm saying, doing what we got to do to make sure that the Sabbath day stay holy, man. That's what we're worried about doing, man. You know what I'm saying? In the Israelite School Universal Practical Knowledge, man. While you worshiping up some goddamn sun god and funneling up a goddamn rock, you know what I'm saying? Serving up your Christianity throughout the earth, which is a lie, man. That's what I mean when I say Christianity. You know what I'm saying? Because all of your religions throughout the earth, it don't matter what you are worshiping. You know what I'm saying? You a Christian, a Muslim, a Buddhist, a Pentecostal. You know what I'm saying? It's Christianity and it's a goddamn lie. And you are serving up Christianity all throughout the goddamn earth, man. And that's the mark of the beast, man. Right? Finish it out.
Even the house of Israel are my people, said the Lord God.
And the Lord said it, man. This is the words of the Lord, man. This is not my words. I'm not making this up. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying what thus said the Lord, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's drop that. Let's get Ecclesiasticus in the Apocrypha chapter 40. All right, that's Ecclesiasticus in the Apocrypha. All right, that's why it is a must. You know what I'm saying? You get this Apocrypha, man. You are following along, man. chapter 40, verse 28. Slack. Yeah. Ecclesiastes chapter 40, verse 28. In the Apocrypha. You got it? Go ahead and read it when you got it.
It's the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 40, verse 28. My son, lead not a beggar's life.
It said what?
My son, lead not a beggar's life.
And you know what I'm saying? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Man, woman, and child, man. I'm saying, to hell with begging the oppressor to seek love, man.
Right.
To hell with begging, you know what I'm saying, for his help, man. Because you're never going to get his help, man. Any help that comes from a heathen nation of people is only going to meet your demise, man. Because the only thing they seek to do is to keep you destroyed for a lack of knowledge, man. The Lord say, live not a beggar's life, man. We should not be begging anybody for anything, man.
Right.
You know why? Because we should be putting our trust in the Most High God of Israel.
Right.
We should be doing what thus said the Lord, man. Right? That's what we ought to be doing, man. Not what thus said the goddamn oppressor as we beg him, you know what I'm saying, for this and that. You know what I'm saying? And whatever, man. The Lord didn't tell us to go and beg our oppressor for nothing, man. What he did say is that you will be cursed if you disobey me. You know what I'm saying? You would have to go to your enemies for want of all things, man. You want something to eat, that you would have to go to your enemy, not a friend. You wanted something to drink, you would have to go to an enemy, not a friend. Saying you wanted to, you know what I'm saying, anything you wanted, man. Right? That's a curse from the Most High God of Israel because of our disobedience unto the Lord, man. Because we chose the philosophy of the world. We chose the mark of the beast. Therefore, we were cursed as a nation of people, man. You know what I'm saying? And that goddamn rock that you are worshiping, and that Christianity, that cross, it's in the curses of Deuteronomy, man. If you don't believe me, go and read it, man. Read you know what I'm saying, Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, man. You're gonna see that goddamn Christian cross and that goddamn rock is a goddamn curse from the Most High God of Israel because of our disobedience as a nation of people, man. Because we chose the philosophy, you know what I'm saying, of the goddamn devil, man. Instead of holding fast unto the truth, man. Holding fast unto what the Lord required us to, you know what I'm saying, be and do as a nation of people, man. You got something?
Oh, sir, that's what I'm saying. It's a heavy verse right here in the Bible. It says, my son, lead not a beggar's life. You know what I'm saying? But thanks to Martin Luther King, who you got a statue of, you know what I'm saying? And you got your Reverend Jesse Jackson and Al Sharpton, you know what I'm saying? They, you know what I'm saying, tell you that it's honorable to go out there and beg, man. They call it protesting.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Marching. You know what I'm saying? For civil rights, man. But you know what I'm saying? The Most High told you to not even be around these people, because he told you to separate yourself from the rest of the world, man. You know what I'm saying? We wouldn't have to ask for civil rights amongst ourselves. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? But when you join yourself into your slave master, man, you join yourself into other nations, then that's why you have to beg. Because they're going to put themselves above you. You know what I'm saying? But the Most High said that you should be above all people on the face of the earth. And when we join ourselves to these other nations and stuff, they make sure that we at the bottom of their society.
Right. Saying. Let's continue on. Man.
My son leads not a beggar's life, for better it is to die than to beg.
You hear that? You hear that, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man? So we ought to stand on that, man.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? It is better to die than to beg another nation for any goddamn thing, man.
That's right.
If you got to beg them, you know what I'm saying, just know destruction is coming. You know what I'm saying? If they ain't looking to destroy you, they're going to make you destroy us.
Right.
That's what you begging for. When all you have to do, you know what I'm saying, is turn and face east and pray to the Most High God of Israel and be obedient unto him, you know what I'm saying? And the Lord will provide all the things that we, you know what I'm saying, that we need, man. Right? The Lord will put us in a position that we need to be in. You know what I'm saying? To hell with this goddamn oppressor. To hell with his religions. To hell with his ways of life. You know what I'm saying? We need to be looking to get the hell up out of this hell. As long as we keep on following suit, you know what I'm saying, and breaking the laws of the Most High God of Israel, we are going to stay at the bottom, man. Right? As long as we can continue the serving of the mark of the beast unto our children, you know what I'm saying, they are going to continue to pass it down to our children's children and their children and their children's children, man. And guess what? The oppressor is still going to be above us. The heathen nations are still going to be above us. But the minute, you know what I'm saying, that we start to falling away from the lies, right? And start, you know what I'm saying, putting down the goddamn Christianity, putting down the philosophy of this goddamn oppressor who's the goddamn devil the Bible speaks of, man. And start to serve our God. You know what I'm saying? Then maybe the Lord will look down and see a nation of people, you know what I'm saying, that have been righteous, that are worthy of him sending Christ back to redeem, you know what I'm saying, from the crimes that have been committed against them in this place, man. You know what I'm saying? To bring justice, right? You got to understand, you know what I'm saying? We are not waiting on the Lord. The Lord is waiting on us. So we have to prove to the Lord that we are a nation of people that's worthy, you know what I'm saying, of salvation, man. And we can't show him that serving up the mark of the beast, serving up your Christianity. I'm saying, I know you're in there, you're falling out on the floor, and you know what I'm saying, you got a strong delusion that then destroyed your mind because you love the oppressor so much. You know what I'm saying? Right. You think the Lord with you because you love the oppressor. You know what I'm saying? And what we teaching is hate to you. But you better recognize and understand that what we are teaching is love. Right. This is real love. Right. You know what I'm saying? Real love is correction. You know what I'm saying? And the love that we are teaching is what's going to heal blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, you know what I'm saying, throughout the earth, man. Because guess what? You know what I'm saying? We have a wound upon our nation. You know what I'm saying? It's not a scrape. You know what I'm saying? It's not a little dash into the skin. To where, you know what I'm saying, you got a cut and you can just put some ointment on it and it's going to heal, man. You know what I'm saying? We got an open wound, right? You know what I'm saying? That never had wound care, right? We have an open wound as a nation of people, man. And you know what I'm saying? Those that rule over us, instead of stitching up their wound and making sure that it heals correctly, you know what I'm saying? They decide to just throw salt in it and throw a Band-Aid on it. You know what I'm saying? Every now and then, they take the Band-Aid off and throw some more salt on it. You know what I'm saying? That's why we can't never heal as a nation of people. And that's what's going on in your goddamn religions, man. You know what I'm saying? You are sitting in that goddamn Christian church, you know what I'm saying, with a Band-Aid on. And every now and then, you know what I'm saying, they taking the goddamn Band-Aid off. You know what I'm saying? They rip it off, you know what I'm saying, and throw some goddamn salt on it and put it back on. And guess what? Guess what the outcome of it is? You know what I'm saying? You hate other black people. You hate other Hispanic people. You hate other Native Indian people. You know what I'm saying? You can't believe that, you know what I'm saying? You serve the Lord. You can't believe that these things are happening in your goddamn life. You know what I'm saying? You know that the Lord is with you, and the Lord can't be with them niggas, right? You know what I'm saying? You see them niggas and you think that you are the oppressor, man. You know what I'm saying? You done join this religion to make you feel like you are equal to some goddamn heathen, man. You got something, man?
Sir, definitely the brothers and sisters, you know what I'm saying, that join the goddamn devils, you know what I'm saying, police force and his military, you know what I'm saying? You brothers right there definitely destroyed, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You can go and use a system that the oppressor used to hurt your brothers and sisters, and you go join that, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, with the number one commandment that the Most High gave us to have brotherhood, man.
Yeah, right.
Together, man. You know what I'm saying? Salaki, sir.
You know what I'm saying? If we ain't gonna say that it's wrong for you to be a police officer, if you are a black, Hispanic, or Native Indian, you know what I'm saying? You are a police officer. You need to be getting counsel from Commanding General Yohana, man. Because I guarantee you are going to need it, man. With the, you know what I'm saying, status and the position that you hold, man. You're going to need the counsel of Commanding General Yohana. You know what I'm saying? You ought to be, you know what I'm saying, getting in touch with the Isupk in a city near you, man. To see how you can better serve your nation of people, man. You got something?
Sir, you know what I'm saying? You want to be an officer, man? Come be an precinct officer.
Damn right,
you know what
man.
I'm saying? In the Israelite School of Universal.
That should be your first. That should be your first job.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? That should be your first duty. You know what I'm saying? That's your one wife. You know what I'm saying? Let's continue on, man. Let's get 29, man.
It's the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 40, verse 29. For the life of him that depended on another man's table is not to be counted for a life.
You know what I'm saying? You dependent on the oppressor's table to survive, right? You know what I'm saying? Here in the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, we built a table, right? You know what I'm saying? And this is our table. As a nation of people. And guess what? You know what I'm saying? The only people going to sit at this table is blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians.
That's right.
No other nation of people, man. You know what I'm saying? Now, we might choose those from amongst these different nations to come and serve the table, right? But they'll never have a seat at this goddamn table, man. Because this is a table that belongs to us. Now, why in the hell are we looking to go and have a seat at another nation's table, man? Right? Read that again from the top from me, man.
The life of him that depended on another man's table is not to be counted for a life.
That is not a life to live, man. when you dependent on another nation's table to live. When you got a table right here, you know what I'm saying, being built up from scratch, right? You know what I'm saying? I had a brother hit me up on Facebook. He's like, man, I see what y'all doing out there. You know what I'm saying? How can I get down? How can I join? Well, I gave him a number, told him to call me, right? Get on the phone with him, chop it up with him. You know what I'm saying? I got to let them know, you know what I'm saying? We got to build this from the ground up. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's just me and you out here. You say, well, yeah, I ain't trying to be a part of something I got to build. I'm trying to be a part of something it got to be already structured and established. Right. I say, well, goddamn, brother, you don't want it. You don't want the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We don't have a school here yet, man. The work got to be done to build the school. You know what I'm saying? He want to come somewhere where it's already in. But he's going to fall into the next Christian goddamn church, the next Muslim goddamn mosque, the next goddamn 5% of group, or whatever they got out there, because they already established. You know what I'm saying? He would rather choose the mark of the goddamn beast instead of taking the mark of the Lord and putting forth his hands, you know what I'm saying, his mind to do the work of the Lord, man. You got something?
No, sir. But he, you know what I'm saying? If somebody tell him turn some crumbs into some bricks, he'll be down with that. You know what I'm saying?
Down with that.
If somebody tell him he got to get out there on the grind, you know what I'm saying, and come up, you know what I'm saying, selling poison to his people, he'd be willing to do that.
You do that with the quickness.
You know what I'm talking about? He ain't willing to build something with another brother, you know what I'm saying? That's righteous.
That's the mark of the beast, man. He would build that from the ground up. You know what I'm saying? That's what's on his mind to do, man. That's what he will put forth his hand to do.
Right.
But when it comes to building, you know what I'm saying, the house of the Lord,
right,
building the temple of the Lord, you know what I'm saying, I ain't trying to do all that. It got to be already ready. If the Lord wanted me to be a part of that, then it'll already. Nah, nigga, the Lord ain't no goddamn genie.
Damn right.
Saying you are here to serve the Lord, man. The Lord wants people that's going to serve him. Not somebody I gotta make serve me, right? And I'm not saying me as in myself. That's what the Lord is saying to you, man. Right? Let's continue on.
The life of him that depended on another man's table is not to be counted for a life, for he polluted himself.
You polluted yourself. You know why? Because instead of you putting your trust in the Most High God of Israel, you chose to put your trust in some goddamn heathen, man. In some goddamn oppressor who is the goddamn devil the Bible speaks of, man.
Right.
Right? You chose to have a seat at his goddamn table. You know what I'm saying? You chose to eat with the goddamn devil, man. Instead of, you know what I'm saying, sitting at the table, you know what I'm saying, that we are building for our nation of people here in the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, the home of the truth, the home of the one true living God, man.
Right.
Right? And guess what? He only dwells right here. The Lord is not in your Muslim mosque. He's not in your conscious community. He ain't in your goddamn Christian church, man. You know what I'm saying? He's not with you. I'm saying if you are outside of these gates here in the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, you know what I'm saying, the Lord is not with you. And guess what? The Lord is with us.
Right.
You think it's a game, you know what I'm saying? Put it to the test. You'll see. We got any more on that one? Go ahead.
For he polluted himself with other men's meat.
Man, hold up, man. Say that. Go bring that back, man.
For he polluted himself with other men's meat.
You've been polluted. No, you've been polluted. You you know what I'm saying, with another man's meat, man. Because you thought you was going to gain something from sitting at this goddamn table with this goddamn heathen, with this goddamn devil. But at the end of the day, guess who got hit with the mule? You. You have been polluted with another man's meat, man. Because you chose to eat his Christianity. You chose to eat up, you know what I'm saying, the Nation of Islam. You chose to eat up the conscious community. You chose to eat up, you know what I'm saying, that you were an African as a Negro. You know what I'm saying? You chose to eat up, you know what I'm saying, Santa Maria and all these other goddamn religions and denominations throughout the earth, man, that blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians go and worship, man. Right. You have been polluted with that meat, man. You chose to eat that. You got something?
No, sir. That's a heavy scripture you coming down with. And you're breaking it down to the molecule. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, it's like with others man's meat, man. You know what I'm saying? That means you done subjugated yourself. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? To another man's authority, man. What man want to do that, man? You know what I'm saying? And that's you, you know what I'm saying? When you accept Christianity, you know what I'm saying? From the goddamn devil that the Bible speaks of. When you accept Islam from the goddamn Arab. Yeah. And when you accept goddamn Buddhism from the goddamn what's his name? Moab, the Chinese man. You know what I'm saying? Instead of coming back to your true God, man, and having authority over you, being a man, man. You know what I'm saying? And be your own authority, your own home, man, your own nation, which is the nation of Israel for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. You know what I'm saying? Sloppy, sir.
No sweat. Let's where we at? We finished that one? Go ahead.
But a wise man, well nurtured, will be aware thereof. Sloppy, got some more. Verse.
Hold on, read that again for me.
For he polluted himself with other man's meat, but a wise man, well nurtured, will be aware thereof.
I'm saying you are wise, right? You know what I'm saying? Wisdom is understanding, man. The only place you're going to gain wisdom and be able to understand wisdom is right here in the Israelite School University Practical Knowledge, man. Right? This is the place where you are going to be able to understand and know right from wrong, man. Right? The world thinks that it is cool to, you know what I'm saying, disobey God, man. The world thinks that it's cool to, you know what I'm saying, serve up Christianity, man. Right? When it comes to, you know what I'm saying, truly serving the Most High God of Israel, the world is against that, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's continue on.
That's it on that. You want to go to the
now let's drop that. Let's get Deuteronomy 6 and 4. All right, Deuteronomy 6 and 4.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 6, verse 4. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one Lord.
You hear that? If you ain't heard it, bring it back for him one more time.
Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one Lord.
Hear, O blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians from North, South, and Central Americas and scattered abroad, man. The Lord our God, man. It ain't the Lord their God. I'm saying it's the Lord our God.
Right.
As blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians is one Lord, man. And you know what I'm saying? Our power is the most high, you know what I'm saying, power in the earth, man. And it's only one of them. It's only one true living power throughout the earth, man. And that power is with the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge under the commanding General Yohana, man.
That's right.
The only man that's authorized to lead blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man. And if you don't believe it, man, guess what the Lord gonna show you? The Lord is gonna show you. You know how? Because guess what? It's another plague coming. You know what I'm saying? It's more death coming. You know what I'm saying? Keep your eyes open, man. It's more famine coming, man. Make sure you are prepared, man. The way you make sure you are prepared is by getting into the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge under the commanding General Yohana, man. Read that again from the top for me.
Come. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 6, verse 4. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one Lord.
I'm saying, Shema Yasha'Allah. Allah Hayawuna. Yahweh Akkad. In the Hebrew, man. The last one Kadash, man. Our holy tongue, man. You know what I'm saying? This is what the Indians said, you know what I'm saying, to the oppressor. When they came to this land, right? You know what I'm saying? Christopher Columbus made sure that he had a goddamn translator that can translate to the people. Why? Because he knew who he was looking for. He knew the people that he was looking to come and conquer. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He had somebody with him that knew the Hebrew credo, man. And it's Shema Yasha'Allah, Alahaya Slaki, Alahaya Yinawa, Yahweh Akkad, man. Which is, hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one God, man.
Right.
The Lord our power, man. Right? Our power is one power, man. There ain't no power outside of that, man. We have the true living God. Right? You know what I'm saying? What's his name? They created the Islam. Muhammad, right?
Oh,
Yeah, Muhammad. He studied the Israelites, man. He seen that the Israelites had, you know what I'm saying, a power that would fight for them, man. That would unalive for them, man. A true living God, man. And he wanted that for himself, man. He was an Arab, right? I'm saying, no matter what your imam is trying to teach you, you know what I'm saying? He was an Arab. He was not a nigga, right? And he seen the God that blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians had, man. And he wanted that for his people. Because he said we had a God that was unalive. We had a God that would break down walls, right? Just by us being in formation, man. Right? But what the Lord required of us as a nation of people, man. Just by us doing what thus said the Lord, we were able to bring down the walls of Jericho, man. You know what I'm saying? Just by praying to the Most High God of Israel, you know what I'm saying, we were able to be freed from under the hand of the Egyptians, man. For the Lord, you know what I'm saying, sent locusts to swamp the land, man. The Lord sent plagues. You know what I'm saying? Turn the sea into blood, man. All for us as a nation of people, man. But guess what? Ain't no goddamn rock did that.
That's right.
Ain't no goddamn Christianity did that. We serving up Christianity and we still on drugs. You know what I'm saying? I was in Christianity all my goddamn life, damn near. With my grandparents or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Stayed in the Christian church. And as soon as I left out the goddamn Christian church, I started firing up the goddamn blunt and went back into the goddamn world doing what the world do, man. Because Christianity is not the way, man. It is not what healed blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man. That's not is what's going to stitch up your wound, man. The thing that's going to stitch up their wound is getting into the Israelite School, the Universal Practical Knowledge, man.
Right.
Taking on the mark of the Lord, man. Serving the Most High God of Israel and doing what thus said the Lord, man. All right, so we let's get verse 5.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 6, verse 5. Ready, sir?
Go ahead.
And thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul.
And then with all your mind and all your soul. And the Lord should always be on your mind, man. For the Lord to be in your soul. You thinking, you know what I'm saying, what I'm about to do, is that going to be against the Most High God of Israel, or am I going to be for the Most High God of Israel? And if I don't know, you know what I'm saying, I need to pick up the phone and seek counsel. I need to, you know what I'm saying, get in touch with a priest and prophet of the Lord near me to seek out, you know what I'm saying, what I'm about to do is against the Most High God of Israel or not? I need to know. Read that again, man.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 6, verse 5. And thou shalt love thy God with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy might.
That's how you show that you love the Lord. You know what I'm saying? With all thine heart. That's your mind, right? With all thy mind, and with all thy soul, and with all thy might, man.
Right.
You put all your might into seeking out what the Lord required from you. This is not the goddamn Christian church. This is not the goddamn Muslim mosque. The Lord required you to be perfect. Ain't that what Christ said?
Right.
Christ said for you to be ye perfect, even as your Father in heaven was perfect, man. I know it's a lot of them sitting in that goddamn Christian church, you know what I'm saying? They want to say, this Negro think he's better than us. Goddamn right I am, nigga. Goddamn right we are better than you, man. Just guess what? You know what I'm saying? We hold fast unto the truth, man. You know what I'm saying? We serve the Most High God of Israel. We do what thus said the Lord, man. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying, we are not, you know what I'm saying, better than any, man. Because all of our righteousness, you know what I'm saying, are as a filthy rag, man. Right? Meaning we all come from the dirt, man. But that don't mean we have to stay there. You know what I'm saying? We have to get up. You know what I'm saying? We got to dust ourselves off. You know what I'm saying? Begin to serve the Most High God of Israel, man. That's what Christ died for. Right? You know what I'm saying? I am not no better. Right? I was in the world. I was destroyed for a lack of knowledge. You know what I'm saying? I was serving the mark of the beast throughout the earth. But guess what? Now I understand and know the truth, man. Right? Now I can bring forth the mark of the Lord throughout the earth, man. Because the Lord chose me, man. If the Lord chose me, then who in the hell am I? Like, you know what I'm saying? I deserve death.
Right.
But the Lord chose me. I'm saying, why can't the Lord choose you? Come up out of the goddamn Christian church, man. Come up out of the lies, man. The Lord wants people that he don't have to make worship him, man. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense, man.
Right.
We got any more on that one?
So that's it on that side.
We had 5. Let's get 6. And we'll do a time check. All right. Go ahead.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 6, verse 6. And these words which I command thee this day shall be in my heart.
You know what I'm saying? These laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High God of Israel, right? This is what should be on your mind. This is what should be in your heart, which is your mind. This is the mark of the Lord we talking about, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? I know it's similar. You know what I'm saying? We read something that might be a little similar to what you know as the mark of the beast. Right? But guess what? If the mark of the Lord is, you know what I'm saying, correction, right? If the mark of the Lord is you being obedient unto the Most High God of Israel and serving him, right? If you put forth your mind, right, which is your heart, right? This is your heart. If you put forth your mind to serve the Most High God of Israel, right? And you put forth your hand, right? Which is what a mark of the hand to do the work of the Lord. Then what is the opposite? This is the Israelite school of universal and practical knowledge, man.
Right.
You do the math. You know what I'm saying? If keeping the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High God of Israel and being obedient unto him and keeping the holy convocations and feast days of the Lord, if that's what having the mark of the beast is, it's like it. Mark of the Lord is, right? So like it again, because I got carried away with that one. But if that's what's having the mark of the Lord, then what is the mark of the beast? It got to be the opposite of that, man. Meaning, you ain't putting forth your hand, you know what I'm saying, to serve the Lord. You got it on your mind to break every single law or law right? You got it on your mind to go against the laws of the Most High God of Israel. That's the mark of the beast, man. Right? Let's get verse 7.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 6, verse 7. And thou shalt teach them diligently unto thy children.
To who?
Unto thy children.
You know what I'm saying? This is the thing that you should be teaching to your guys, like you, to your children, man. Right? Read it again.
And thou shalt teach them diligently unto thy children, and shall talk of them when they sittest in thy house, and when thou walkest by the way.
You know what I'm saying? These are the things that you should be teaching to your children as blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. This is the mark of the Lord, man. You should be teaching your children the mark of the Lord, not the mark of Christianity, not the mark of goddamn Islam, not the mark of the goddamn conscious community. You know what I'm saying? The conscious community, you know what I'm saying, have men molesting children. Christianity have men molesting children, man. The Nation of Islam, you know what I'm saying, their so-called leader was a man that was a molester of children. Make all that make sense, man. Right? Now, what other crimes are they committing against the Lord, man? Read that from the top, man.
And thou shalt teach them diligently unto thy children, and shalt talk.
Are we going to teach our children to be child molesters? You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Unto thy children, and thou shalt talk of them when thou sittest in thy house.
Are we going to talk, when we talk to our children, you know what I'm saying, are we going to teach them how to be whores and whoremongers? No. Go ahead.
Of them when thou sittest in thy house, and when thou walkest by thy way, and when thou liest down, and when thou risest up.
When you lay down, when you rise up, when you going out about your day, you know what I'm saying? You lay down to go to sleep, but rise up. The only thing should be on your mind is serving the Most High God of Israel. And this is the thing that you need to be passing down unto your children, man, as blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. And this is the mark of the Lord, man. You know what I'm saying? This is the mark that the Lord is going to place on your forehead and upon your wrists. Right? While you waiting on the goddamn chip, man. Let's get verse 8.
That's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 6, verse 8. And thou shalt bind them for a sign upon thy hand.
Huh? Hold up. This talking about a mark, huh? Is this the mark that everybody's waiting on? Now, this is the mark that your Christian church ain't never taught you about. Why he got you waiting on a goddamn chip to be implanted in your goddamn hand and on your forehead, man. Go ahead.
And thou shalt bind them for a sign upon thy hand, and they shall be as frontlets between thy eyes.
You know what I'm saying? This is talking about the mark of the Lord, man. You know what I'm saying? When the mark of the Lord is being put upon your forehead and upon your hand, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? Just bear with us for a second, right? All right, it's lucky, you know what I'm saying? We are back. Let's continue on.
And thou shalt bind them for a sign upon thy hand, and they shall be as frontlets between thy eyes. It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 6, verse 9. And thou shalt write them upon the posts of thy house.
All right, so let's drop that. Let's get Ezekiel 9 and 4.
Book of Ezekiel, chapter 9, verse 4. And the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem.
Hold on. Bring it back.
It's the book of Ezekiel, chapter 9, verse 4. And the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon thy foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations.
Right. So, you know what I'm saying? This is the order that the Lord gave to the angels, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? The angels that he sent to go and destroy, you know what I'm saying, the earth, man. And the people. Right? But yet he said, right? He said, you know what I'm saying, not to go and touch those, right? That he placed the mark upon their forehead, right? Read that again from the top, man.
The Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof.
You know what I'm saying? The Lord chose those men, man. The Lord put his mark upon those men. Meaning the Lord is marking us as a nation of people, man. As men. The men that will be able to, know what I'm saying, rule in his kingdom, man. Right? And that's talking about the 144,000, man. Right? It's 666 oppressors that rule this kingdom. Right? The kingdom of the life that we are living today. Right? And we living it to death, right? Well, we, you know what I'm saying, the kingdom that we living in today, you know what I'm saying, the oppressor, he's ruling it, man. And he ruled it with 666, you know what I'm saying, oppressors, man. Well, guess what? Our kingdom is going to be ruled by 144,000 men. You know what I'm saying? The men that the Lord sent the angels to mark on their forehead and on their wrist, right? And those men are going to rule for 1,000 years, man. Right? When all the wickedness is being destroyed in the earth, man. These are the men that are going to stand with Christ. And Christ is going to put crowns on their heads. Right? And they're going to rule over their household and their families. And they're going to bring order and structure into the worlds, man. You know what I'm saying? These are the men that you know what I'm saying, they have chosen the Lord, man. The Lord chose us. But there ain't many that's going to choose the Lord, man. These are the ones that choose the Lord, man. Read it again from the top.
And the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon my foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all abominations that be done in the midst thereof.
You know what I'm saying? We telling you, you out there, you eating that pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster, you are going against the Lord, man. You sitting in that goddamn Christian church, and that's a delicacy. You sitting in that goddamn Muslim mosque, and that's a delicacy to you. You know what I'm saying? We sighed and cried and telling you, you know what I'm saying, that you need to get the hell up out of your goddamn religion because that is not of the Lord, man. Right? We going to keep the Passover. Come to the Passover. You worried about some goddamn Easter. You see that? You see the difference between the mark of the Lord and the mark of the goddamn beast? It's a philosophy. It's a way of life. It's what you put forth your mind and your hand to do, man. You don't care about serving the Lord, man. You know what I'm saying? We put the Lord on the back burner. We call on the Lord when we need him. We need to get out of trouble like he's a goddamn genie. You can't play the Lord, man. Guess what? You know what I'm saying? You a black, Hispanic, or Native Indian. You know what I'm saying? And we have that spirit that's upon us, right? Well, guess what? That spirit comes from the Lord. The Lord got that same goddamn spirit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Well, that spirit where you ain't gonna let a person play you, that spirit come from the Lord. So guess what? You ain't gonna play the Lord. The Lord gonna laugh, you know what I'm saying, and mock you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Why, you know what I'm saying? You trying to play him. Right? We finished that one? Let's get 5.
Book of Ezekiel, chapter 9, verse 5. And to the others, he said in my hearing, go ye after him, go through the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity.
Read it again.
And to the others, he said in my hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity.
Guess what the angel's not gonna do? This is a prophecy. You know what I'm saying? That is going to be fulfilled, man. Right? But guess what the angels are not going to do? The angels are not going to do what Saul did. Right? Saul, when the Lord told Saul to go and destroy everybody from the house of Israel, from the house of Esau, right? He decided to leave one. He thought it was all right to leave one oppressor, right? You know what I'm saying? And guess what? That oppressor became the goddamn devil who oppress you and destroy you today as a nation of people. That's what happens when you disobey the Lord's orders, man. You know what I'm saying? When you disobey, it's all the way over there. You know what I'm saying? When you disobey the orders of the Most High God of Israel, you know what I'm saying? You are not only destroying yourself, you are destroying, you know what I'm saying, generations of people that come after you, man. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't alive, you know what I'm saying, when Saul disobeyed that order. But guess what? We paying for it today.
Right.
We damn sure paying for it today. Because that one oppressor that he left alive have become, you know what I'm saying, a ruler over us. and have gained a kingdom, man, who oppress and destroys the Lord's chosen people, man, who are blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians from North, South, and Central Americas and scattered abroad, man. Let's get that from the top, man.
Book of Ezekiel, chapter 9, verse 5. And to the others he said in my hearing, go ye after him. Go ye after him through the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity.
I'm saying, the angels are not going to have pity, man. Saul had pity. But the angels are going to follow that order until a T, man. They're not going to make the mistakes that Saul made, man. Because their duty is to serve the Lord, man. Let's get verse 6. All right, so this is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 9, verse 6, and it reads, slay utterly, old and young. Right? This is the same order. The same order that the Lord gave to Saul about 4,000 years ago, man. Huh? Yes, Saul thought it was all right to just leave one. Guess what? The angels ain't gonna leave none. You know what I'm saying? The men of the Lord under our King Yahweh Shai Mashiach, when he give that order, I'm saying we ain't gonna leave none. Just like they know what I'm saying, they sit and praise and worship the bones of my brother, goddamn Geronimo, man. Huh? Yeah, we're gonna have that in the museum. We're gonna have a goddamn Edomite bone, you know what I'm saying? Whoever is the greatest Edomite in the time where Christ come, man. You know what I'm saying? Right now, it look like, you know what I'm saying, Donald Trump or Elon Musk. Right, that's the greatest in today. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have some goddamn Donald Trump bones in the goddamn museum some goddamn well, man. We're gonna show our children, you know what I'm saying? This is the man, you know what I'm saying, that the world feared, man. He was the one that was dropping goddamn, breathing fire from the goddamn sky, man. You know what I'm saying? We might have one. He's gonna be like a goddamn dog in that goddamn day, man. You know what I'm saying? Our kid gonna be like, who? Roof over here? You mean Rover? Is over here eating the dog food? You mean he was a ruler of kingdoms? Nah, I don't believe you, Pop. That's what our children are gonna say. You know what I'm saying? Those that come after us. But guess what? They're gonna have all the stories and the books and the understanding to know never to let Roof, you know what I'm saying, rise up and take a goddamn kingdom again. Because with the last time he was in rulership, our people was goddamn destroyed, man. Our people was oppressed and hated each other and killed each other and sold dope to each other, man. And sold each other lies. So therefore, they'll never let another one rise up again. I mean, they're going to be destroyed off the face of the earth, man. But thus said the Lord, man. Right? Let's get a time check, man.
2 hours and 10 minutes. So.
Been going in, man. All right, so you know what I'm saying? We're going to pass the class over, you know what I'm saying, the precinct officer of 50. Lamia Banya, how would have been Yashala with the security announcements? Go ahead.
ISUPK security announcement. We are the ISUPK squad of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Room for new brother and sister. When a brother and sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They're here to be saluted only. They're here to share themselves from the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange. After 6 months, if a brother and sister has interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which a brother and sister will court each other. After 6 month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Ties, which is a commandment. Numbers chapter 18, verse 21. Malachi chapter 3, verse 8 through 10 means tent in Hebrew, ma'asharah. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the treasury department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like. Up and coming holy convocation. First, Feast of First Fruits starts after Sabbath, unleavened bread, sundown, Sunday, April the 20th, 2025. Count 50 days. Celebrate the 50th day. Sunday, June the 8th, 2025. Start before sundown. If anyone would like to become a trooper in the school, start wearing all black, boots, shirt, pants, headband, and scarf. This concludes the ISUPK security announcement.
With that, we're going to stand. We're going to turn towards the east. We're going to say the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abadao, Shabbat Shemayim, Wadash, Hayah, Shimka, Yahweh, Malakukah, Baba'ah, Ratzaka, Hayah, Aisha, Baratza, Kawa, Hayah, Bashemayim, the thunder now, the come, call, the walk, the selectable, cover what, Kaselectable, cover what you know, Wala'ah, I know, but the side one, I was saying now, my young, Ra, Hayah, Lakah, Amalakwa, Wala'ah, Wahata Ra, I will love you, but in the English, our Father, so in heaven, hallowed be thy name, Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Give us our debts, and we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. Individual, give one courteous salute to the teacher. Men of Israel, my Shabbat, Maja, Rock.
How about Shem Yashab Barakatah?
How about Shem Yashab Barakatah? That's Matai. Saul, give one courteous salute to the sisters. Men of Israel, my Shabbat, Maja, Rock. Y'all smile fell by Shem outside. Got the Matai. Dismiss.
I heard they looking for me. I'm right here. I don't run. I'ma tell you right now though. I'm walking with them angels. The terrorists, the deadliest cash. Play with your pussy, sissy boy. Don't play with me. I'm UPK, authorized, certified priest. Candy paint, fifth wheel, cruising Vozo 83. Wood grain and big bang, slabbed out from A to Z. Devils run when they see me coming down the block. Ain't nothing changed but the clip up in the 40 Glock. I'm having visions of killing a cop. Once I slaughter my first pig, I know I won't be willing to stop. Once it go down, we don't hesitate to throw down. We opposite from down low, the terrorists low down. You must don't know who I fucking am. Don't mistake me for that palace in London when my shotgun start Buckingham. They talk behind my back, but when they see me, they say hello. But you can't sprinkle sugar on shit and then call it jello. Them devils ain't nothing but mutts. They dogs got a double-edged sword that cuts them hogs. Cut that fish, throw it in the batter. I get paid for the hit, pockets getting fatter. 357 to your dome, make your brain splatter. That's the definition of mind over matter. Play with your pussy, sissy boy, don't play with me. I'm UPK, authorized, certified priest. Candy paint, fifth wheel, cruising Vozo 83. Wood grain and big bang, slabbed out from A to Z. Leave me alone, I got the chrome. Crush your skull and bone with a microphone. Right before your eyes, it ain't no surprise. Witness and analyze how we terrorize. You'll never minimize the enterprise. Ice pick your eyes, all you hear is cries. Nitroglycerin batch with bombs attached. No one is able to match. Terror is deadly as catch. Tired of turning on the television, watching slave movies. Time to put these devils in a grave, try to sue me. If you can, but you can't. Dead men don't talk. South Park is the neighborhood you don't walk. Never gave up, only thing that I'm giving. Shotgun slugs to your mug, you ain't living. Wag your tongue, bump your gums, I get more crunk. Hit you with the street sweeper, clean it up, it's no junk. I put the devil in a coffin. 40 cal, leave hole on top of your head like a dolphin. In America, murders happen often. Killer cracker, let them hoes know I'm big bossin'. Grab that AK-47 clip, already in it, giving you more shots than a STD clinic. I'm a terrorist, I accept all that it brings. I'll take the jury off your fingers, now I'm Lord of the Rings. Yeah. Play with your pussy, sissy boy, don't play with me. I'm UPK, authorized, certified priest. Candy paint, fifth wheel, cruising Vozo 83. Wood grain and big bang, slabbed out from A to Z. Leave me alone, I got the chrome. Crush your skull and bone with a microphone. Right before your eyes, it ain't no surprise. Witness and analyze how we terrorize. You'll never minimize the enterprise. Ice pick your eyes, all you hear is cries. Nitroglycerin batch with bombs attached. No one is able to match. Terror is deadly as catch. So now you know what it is and what to expect. We'll fight on the Sabbath. The terrorists, the deadliest catch. Ain't no way to prepare for it. Remember, I'm walking with them angels.